Now, this is your question number 8. Okay. So question number 7, I'm not solving. I think you are able to solve this question. Fine. It's a very simple question. So question number 8, I'm solving. Okay. So here I is given to us 1 minus cos x over 1 plus cos x into dx. We have to find out the integral of this. Okay. Now what we can do in this question, as you know that cos 2x is equals to 1 minus 2 sin square x, and cos 2 is equals to 2 cos square x minus 1. Okay, these two formulas you have done in your 11th standard. If not, so please learn both of them. So here it is cos x only. So in numerator part, at a place of cos x, you have to use this formula. Here cos 2x coming. Okay, so here x is only, so you have to half this angle. Okay, because we have to find the value of cos x, so you will half the this is a double. Okay, and we have to find out cos x, so your formula would be cos x is equals to 1 minus 2 sin square x by 2. If you are uh, just doing the half of the angle, so you have to do half of angle in each term. So similarly here you have to write x by 2. Similarly, this formula would be 2 cos square x by 2 minus 1. So these two formulas you have to apply here. So in numerator part I am applying at a place of cos x, that is 1 minus 2 sin square x. This one. And similarly denominator you have to write 1 plus 2 cos square x by 2 minus 1. Okay, so when you will open the bracket, integration, so this 1 and 1 will cancel out and you will get 2 sin square x by 2 over 2 cos square x by 2 into dx, because this 1 and 1 will also cancel. So 2 and 2 you can cancel. This would be tan square x by 2. Okay, sin square upon cos square, that would be tan x by 2. I'm breaking this tan square into sec square x by 2 minus 1 into dx. Okay, so as you know that the integration of this would be tan x by 2, and you have to divide this angle by the derivative of, you have to do the derivative of the angle. So this would be 1 by 2 and you have to divide it, and integration of x 1 only will be x plus c, and your final answer would be 2 tan x by 2 plus, sorry, minus x plus c. So this is your answer of question number 8. Okay, so note it down. See, this is your question number 9. Okay, so here cos x over 1 plus cos x is given to us, and we have to find the integral of this. So at a place of this cos x, I'm writing 1 minus 2 sin square x by 2, as we have done in previous question, in question number 8. And similarly, at a place of this cos x, I'm putting this formula 2 cos square x by 2 minus 1. So this minus 1 and 1 will cancel out. In denominator you will get 2 cos square x by 2, and in numerator the same term you have to copy. Now we have to separate the terms. The first term will be 1 by 2 cos square x by 2. That would be sec square x by 2, because 1 upon 2 cos square x by 2 can be written as half sec square x by 2, minus 2 sin square x by 2 over 2 cos square x by 2 can be written as tan square x by 2. Okay, if you want I will write here, just wait. 1 by 2 integral 1 by cos square x by 2 minus integral 2 sine square x by 2 to cos square x by 2 into dx. Okay, see, you can see here 2 sine square x by 2, 2 sine square x by 2 over 2 cos square x by 2. Okay, when you will, so after this step you have to write this one. This will be half 1 by cos square can be written as sec square x by 2 into dx minus sine, then integral of 2 and 2 will cancel out, it would be tan square x by 2 into dx. This term same you have to copy here, minus 1 at a place of tan square x by 2 I'm putting this sec square x by 2 minus 1 into dx. Now just you have to integrate all. This half will remain the same, and integral of tan square sec square x by 2 will be tan x by 2, and then you have to divide with the angle. You have to find the derivative of the angle and you have to divide this minus sign, and similarly same you have to do here. It would be plus x, because the integral of x would be 1 would be x, and when you will open the bracket it would be plus x plus c, so this would be plus x. Okay, so this is your final answer of question number 9. Got it? So note it down. Now see, this is your question number 10. Okay, so here I is given to us, which is sine raised to power 4x into dx. So in this question what you have to do, I am spreading this sine square x into sine square x into dx. Okay, so your I is equals to integral at a place of this sine square x I can use the formula. The formula is cos 2 theta is equals to 1 minus 2 sine square x sine square theta. So you have to bring this sine square theta here, and here you will get 1 minus cos 2 theta. So the value of sine square would be 1 minus cos 2 theta over 2. Okay, so this value of sine square theta you have to use here. Okay, so at a place of this I'm writing 1 minus cos 2 theta whole upon 2. It's not theta actually, it will be x. And similarly at a place of this sine square you have to write the same formula into dx. Okay, now just you have to multiply each term. This will be 1 minus cos 2x minus cos 2x plus cos square 2x into dx. This all would be in integral, and after that 1 by 4 1 minus cos 2 cos 2x plus, now at the place of this you can apply another formula, so I'm writing this formula here. As you know that cos 2 theta would be 2 cos square theta minus 1. Okay, fine, and then you have to bring this 1 here, and you will get 2 cos square theta, that is equals to 1 plus cos 2 theta. See, now your cos square theta would be 1 plus cos 2 theta over 2. Fine, now you have to replace this cos square. The theta is 2x, so here you will get 1 plus 4x. So 1 plus cos 4x whole upon 2 into dx, and you have to write the integral sign. Okay, now I am shifting this 1 by 2 outside. Okay, I'm taking LCM. So after taking LCM you'll get 1 by 8. Okay, bracket open, integral sign 2 minus 4 cos 2x plus 1 plus cos 4x into dx. Okay, so 2 plus 1, that would be 1, so I'm writing 1 only here. Now you have just what you have to do, you have to integrate it. So integration of x1 would be x minus 4, it would be sine 2x over 2 plus sine 4x over 4 plus c. So this is your final answer of question number 10. Please remember that the formula which I am writing in each question, general formula, please learn all of them. Okay, if you will learn, then you are able to solve this kind of question in your examination. Otherwise it will be not possible. Okay, see children, there is some calculation error. Okay, when you will take LCM bache, so you will get plus 2 here. So 2 plus 1, that would be 3. So 3 will come here. So it will be 3x. Okay, now it is correct. Okay, now you can copy it. Now, children, in question number 11, the same concept you have to use. You have to break cos square 2x into cos square 2x. And again, you have to apply the formula. Okay, the same as we have done in question number 10, the same concept you have to apply in question number 11. Okay, so that's why I'm not solving. If you're getting any doubt in this question, so please ask. Okay, so now I'm solving question number 12. Question number 12, we can write this sine square as 1 minus cos square x. Okay, now you can break this like 1 minus cos x and 1 plus cos x over 1 plus cos x with integration sign into dx. This 1 plus cos x will be cancelled out with this, and you have to find out the integral of 1 minus cos x into dx. So when you will integrate it, the integration of 1 would be x minus integration of cos x would be sin x plus c. So this is the required answer of your question number 12. Okay, so note it down. Now here is a question number 13. Here I is given to us. Okay, and we have to find the integral of this. So in this question you have to apply this formula, that is cos a minus cos b, that is equal to minus 2 sine a plus b by 2 into sine a minus b by 2. So this is your general formula which you have to use here. So your I would be, in numerator part you have to apply the same formula, minus 2 sine a plus b, that is 2x plus 2 alpha over 2 sine a minus b over 2. And similarly in denominator you have to write formula minus 2 sine a plus b by 2 sine x minus alpha by 2. Okay, this minus 2 and minus 2 will cancel out, and you will get sine x plus alpha sine x minus alpha over sine x plus alpha sine x minus alpha over 2. Okay, the same formula you have to apply in numerator and denominator. So after solving you will get this step. Okay, now what you have to do, you have to apply the formula of the general formula I'm writing here, that is sine 2 theta is equals to 2 sine theta and cos theta. So this is your sine theta. Okay, if you will write the formula of sine theta, so just you have to half the angle, that would be sine theta by 2 and cos theta by 2. So I'm replacing this theta by x plus alpha. So in all part you have to replace this. So at the place of this I'm writing 2 sine, that is theta by 2. Theta is your x plus alpha. So x plus alpha by 2 cos x plus alpha by 2. Similarly here you have to apply formula 2 sine x minus alpha by 2 cos x minus alpha by 2. Integration over sine x plus alpha by 2 sine x minus alpha by 2 into dx. Got it? Now cancel these two, cancel this and this, and you will get 4 integral cos x plus alpha by 2 cos x minus alpha by 2 into dx. Got it? Now after this you have to multiply this by 2 and you have to divide by 2. Okay, and you will use the formula. So I'm writing this on the next page. Please wait. So here is the next page. So you will get 2 integration 2 cos x plus alpha by 2 cos x minus alpha by 2 into dx. The formula which you will use here, that is 2 cos A cos B. The formula is cos A plus B plus cos A minus B. Okay, so apply this formula here, that is cos, your A is this, your B is this. So x plus alpha by 2 plus x minus alpha by 2. Okay, similarly cos x plus alpha by 2 minus x minus alpha by 2 into dx. To now just simplify it. Okay, so here you will get cos, when you will add your alpha will cancel out and you will get 2x upon 2. And similarly here this is plus sign, plus, when you will solve it you will get 2 alpha by 2 into dx. This 2 you have to keep outside, and again sorry, you can divide these two, you will get x only, and here you will get cos alpha only. So the integration of cos x would be sin x plus cos alpha is a constant, so x will come plus c. So this is your final answer of this question. Okay, so note it down. Now see, this is question number 14. Okay, so in this question what we have to do, you have to write the numerator same, and at the place of 1 I'm writing sin square x cos square x, plus at the place of sin 2x I'm writing 2 sin x and cos x. Okay. So as you can see that it is a square plus b square plus 2ab. This will be in, you can convert this in the formula. So here I can write sin x plus cos x whole square into dx. Okay. Now assume that this is t. So let sin x plus cos x, that is equals to t. This is substitution method you have to apply here. Okay. So the derivative of this sin x will be cos x, and derivative of cos x would be minus sin x. So that is equals to dt by dx. So cos x minus sin x into dx, that would be equals to dt. Okay, so in numerator part you will get dt, and denominator part you will get t square. So when you will integrate it, or you can write like this, t raised to power minus 2 into dt. So integration of this would be t raised to power minus 2 plus 1, and you have to divide with power plus c. Okay, so here minus will come. This would be t raised to power minus 1 plus c, and minus this, I'm replacing this t, that is sin x plus cos x, this whole is to power minus 1 plus c. So this is your final answer. Got it? So this is the final answer of your question number 14. So note it down.